Hello, welcome to the stream. So today we're going to be continuing on with our Kaiserreich playthrough as Sardinia. So last time, we were able to defeat the CSA. We were able to get the Kingdom of Spain to win the Civil War, which unfortunately led to them being isolationists, which is basically garbage, but it's not the worst. They're not pro-international, so I guess that we got that going for us. It could be worse. It could be worse. Well, we're in the middle of the Second Weltkrieg right now. We're apparently fighting the Italian Navy, which is probably not the best now that there is a bunch of international ships here. So you know what? Let's just dock our Navy. Hello, Ludicrous Torpedo. Hello, Kid from Asia. Well, welcome from Asia. Okay, we'll get non-aggression pact. We'll just get all these stuffs going right away. My Navy, I need them to not be in naval combat. Oh, so somebody said in my comments on YouTube, why did I give all this territory to Canada at the end of this the war with the CSA and not give it to the PSA? My reasoning for that, which we're just going to address right here, is that it causes the Entente AI to actually try to keep fighting on this front line. If you give it also to the PSA, the Entente will actually withdraw from the territory, which just allows the American Union to take it all back. Just trying to get the AI to do what we needed to do here. Hopefully, the PSA should end up winning. And Canada will probably end up giving that territory back to the PSA after the war. How long until these guys can actually withdraw? Disengage, please. Get the hell out of here. Even though I don't appreciate Absolute Monarchy, at least it's better than not playing it. Okay, we did lose 4 destroyers. Well, maybe after we take back Italy, we can think about maybe switching a reform government in the future. But for right now, oh, the Italians are trying to actually naval invade us. Hopefully, I mean, we should be able to kind of withstand them. Let's go for 1940 rifles. I'm actually going to bring these 2 units down here right now. Just because, I'm looking at this. I don't see a situation where we could... Oh, Chad is dead. That's fine. We'll just give that to the French. There you go. Also, I do see that the Italians... They're trying some sneaky things over here. At least we have some tank divisions. They're not going to have any supplies. Fingers crossed. That was Sunni Berber Havana in my game. Absolutely fantastic. We can't, we got 2 units. They're completely encircled. They shouldn't be able to take the port. I would be surprised if they can. Why are we still losing so much fuel? From our tanks. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. These 2 units should be dead in a moment now, especially since we had the reinforcements. I am going to turn on the fan because it's actually slightly hot in my room. Also, let's not scrolling on the map. Starting to get colder. I think outside right now it's like 4 degrees, like that. Which means that all the heat fans are coming on. But my room is still hot. I need the fan on while it's actually freezing outside. We have 2 more days of fuel. I don't think we need to change any of this stuff. I think our government's fine. Actually, 214. We'll take the construction speed upgrades for now. Here being a mix of Catholic, Anglican, Sunni, and Amonist. I'm guessing you're playing EU4. That would be my best guess. Unless I guess you could also be doing your own version of the Grand Campaign. We keep our tanks just deployed here for now. Because, I mean, the Navy situation, we have no superiority at all. We have 46% here, but that's basically it. Remind you of the general government. I think, okay, they are somewhat similar. You're not wrong. How are you guys doing on this front? I mean, I wouldn't mind sending my tanks back to the American Union state, but I think that's kind of suicide right now. Again, seeing as we do not have any superiority at all over the Mediterranean, we're kind of stuck on our island for a little bit. And we can see that the Germans are pushing through the north ever so slightly. Definitely give me the factory output. But the International at the same time is pushing their way through the Netherlands. Not Netherlands, into Belgium, which is not great. The Dutch haven't chosen a side. We might see the French actually declare war on them, which would bring them into the war on the side of the Reichspakt, which would be, I think, the best situation for us. And again, it would be also nice if Austria would eventually join this war, which they should at some point, especially if Germany actually starts losing. But we're kind of just playing the waiting game. Defending Little Sardinia. Because, I mean, the SRI is only fighting Milan right now, basically. They don't have a front line with two Sicilies because they didn't actually start the war before the Second Weltkrieg began. Again, it's a little bit of a rarity. You don't see that too often here. What do we want from you again? We can't do this until we've actually taken some territory on the mainland. Could get some reforms for the Navy, but like even then, it's not that good. Or the Air Force, air experience, some air bases, cheaper aircraft. You know what? We'll take the cheaper aircraft. Cheaper aircrafts are really nice. Even though I don't believe we're building any aircraft, we're not. And actually, you know what? We should be. Let's start getting some close air support going. We'll cut tanks slightly, let's say by 2 factory, just so we can get some aircraft in production. But of course, our trade supply is terrible. I guess we could trade with you by 1 fleet, but even then, it's not great. We don't have a lot of civilian factories. We're a little bit isolated, again, due to the International Navy. Okay, Lithuania's declared war on Germany. That's not great. They are, again, national populist. But we need Germany strong. We need Germany strong, we need Russia weak. Because a weak Germany means that the International is going to be a lot harder for us to kill, which I would say is bad for us. Of course, you know, Legion of Italy, they're doing their best. They're holding on to Milan as best they possibly can. I'm surprised they've done as well as they have. But it's still, you know, a little bit worrying. We'll put 1 unit on this. Let's bring all of you to this port over here, just so Corsica doesn't get taken over by the SRI at some point in the future either. Yeah, we do see the French Republic. They have taken over Florida, the most valuable piece of American territory. I mean, I'm assuming the American New States not that close to capitulation, unfortunately. Okay, QQ land declared independence. Villa Africa, they're stable enough that we're not going to see them collapse this campaign, which of course is good news. We do not want them to collapse. Yeah, even though Sardinians are trying to push their way into Portugal, Portugal at least has a decent number of troops in the area. But in order for us, I think, to actually be able to potentially strike, of course, Greece is in the Entente. Bulgaria hasn't joined quite yet, but they will eventually, I think, join the International, which we're going to see a war with Greece. Which I'm assuming is going to lead to the complete destruction of Greece, because they only have 4 divisions in the country. Which seems bad. Especially since the International does actually have a port here, which means they can send reinforcements in. Is there anything that we could do to bring 2 Sicilies into this war? I don't really believe so, at least not right now. They should have an ability in their decision tree to attack the SRI, but I don't know if the AI will actually ever press it. Even though they really should, because this would be the best situation for them, because, I mean, Austria's not doing anything. You're not doing anything. And we start seeing some French forces actually being deployed in Corsica, which I will definitely take. And if we can maybe see this line here being taken. Oh, there we go. Wait, they already took Munich? Okay, I love this, by the way, for the AI. They actually rushed their way to Munich, and taking Munich is the trigger for Austria joining the war. So if you're playing as the International, make sure to actually not take Munich until, like, the last possible second, because they can definitely delay how long until Austria joins the conflict. But now that Austria's involved, yeah, that's actually beautiful. It's actually so good for us. It means that you will now have a front line here with the SRI, which I'm assuming are not really going to be... Let's just look at this for a second. 49%. We can probably get superiority here. Let's send 1 scouting submarine out there, seeing what we can see. They might get, you know, immediately sunk, but that's okay. I think they did get immediately sunk. I think they immediately got, like, destroyed by a mine, because they're not here anymore. Okay, now, hold position. And just explore. You know, nobody in this province. Do you have anybody over in the north? No. So you know what? Let's try an invasion in Genoa. It's risky for sure. 45%, 46%. Let's try to bring all of blue into this attack. But again, it's risky. The reason it's risky is because, you know, they could get immediately intercepted by international ships, which would be bad. But if you have hopes, Austria's finally important. If you have hopes in your heart of hearts, really only 45%, huh? It's because we have no oil? No, we do have oil. Even the cheaper aircraft. The oil situation is okay. It might be because... Do we have any aircraft? No. I mean, there are mines in the area, which does have... Actually, it's not that much, but it's a 0.1% possibility. Which is not so bad. And actually, it looks like we will be able to push away to Genoa, thanks to our tanks here. And, of course, the Sicilies is doing fantastic work. Except now that the French have arrived, it's making my life a little bit harder. Okay, so now you've made my life worse, so I appreciate that. Don't do another attack run quite yet. Why? Why? Hedgehogger in the Cairo Pact, that's completely okay. Are you guys done the war? Yeah, the Ottomans have lost. What if we were to, instead of attacking into Italy, we attack our way into France? We just take a look. Okay, we don't see anybody in Nice. We have some British forces, but they're not actually staying in the territory, which is nice. UQ land's been annexed. Do some convoy escorts. We'll try landing in France. Hopefully, we do see 11 French divisions around here. I'm hoping, for heaven's sake, they will actually join up with our forces. And Serbia and Romania, of course, have decided to declare war on Austria. Now, this would be... Of course, they thought this would be the best chance for them to do that. Thank you, Serbia and Romania. Honestly, I'm gonna drive straight to Turin. It's risky for sure. We might just see our tank get killed. But if we can capitulate the SRI relatively early... Now this is falling into our hands. Establish claims. We need to be at peace, which is not going to happen anytime soon. And are you guys actually... Okay, they're actually landing their way into mainland France. Into the metropole, as it's commonly referred to as. I think we did actually get an overrun, which is nice. But we've got French forces moving up over here. Well, we've at least have a landing zone. Trial and error. No, we don't make errors. A lot of trials, sure, but all our trials end in success. That's the difference. Let's see if we can maybe push our way into you. Can you push away into Turin? No, you cannot. Okay, we got Moroccan forces here. I do think if we take Turin, that would be the end of the SRI, which would probably allow them to march their way into Switzerland, which I think would be nice. I do think in the end we should be able to win this war. How much fort defense? You have level 3 forts there? That's not so bad. Can you move your way into here? No, you cannot. And like this. Belgium's fallen. Okay, that's not as nice. I really wish we could have driven our way straight to Tehran. I think it would have worked really well for us. And can we get some claims? Again, we cannot because we're not at peace. Of course, why would we be at peace? We're in the middle of the second Blitzkrieg. Also, Serbia and Romania is actually doing a fantastic job right now. But I mean, Russia's also doing pretty poorly, so Ukraine should hopefully be able to help out decently enough here. Poland's actually not even at war with Romania. We could, I think, get us around on these troops. So, you know, let's try that. It's going to weaken their line. I guess get us a border with two Sicilies, but how does that actually help us? Hello, Ali's one. Welcome, welcome. Because again, the two Sicilies can't actually march into our territory. Let's bring our tanks forward. I want you guys moving here just so that you do not get the reinforcements in there. If one French unit almost dead. Not quite dead yet, but he's almost there. Bit of support on you. Po Valley is superiority, Caribbean Sea. Okay, those naval invasions do not matter to us. And again, the American Union State, they should be dead, I think, relatively soon. Give you a little bit of support here as well. Do have some tanks, we still have infantry equipment, but like we really can't deploy more units. I would love to be able to bring these troops into Europe, but I do think it's very risky right now. Could have captured this airport. Don't really have any information about said airport. But I mean, France is throwing a lot of units into this front line, which I am very, very happy to see. I do wish they'd take over the southern tip of Florida, but you know, you can't win them all. Can't win them all. Basically, also, yeah, Canada is trying to restore the 13 colonies. I mean, we need Turin. Taking Turin will mean the SRI is completely dead, which is going to alleviate some of the tension off two Sicilies and off of Austria. You're part of the Belgrade Pact. What if we were to theoretically declare war on the Belgrade Pact? Like 35 days would get Greece to invade Serbia from the south. Just to maybe give a little bit more... God damn it. Okay, the Legionnaires have fallen. But honestly, that's not so bad. We do need more fuel. And Vilnius has fallen. No, Vilnius fallen is good for us, because that means that Serbia, or not Serbia, Lithuania is dead. I'm a little bit disappointed by you over here. But again, this is occupied states, not actually core. So it's completely okay. I do see that our assault into France has kind of led to a little bit of a standstill. And they're immediately trying to counterattack into us, which also is not great. But I don't think they could push us. Multiple combats. I didn't even actually know these two areas actually connected. Actually, even though looking at it, it very clearly makes sense that they would be connected. And we do need more. Oh, the Navy's still out there. No, dock the Navy. The Navy doesn't need to be doing anything right now. Don't waste our fuel on that garbage. Definitely kill this one infantry here. Central America join the International. I don't think that should matter. Yeah, bring our tanks in. On our defense, we got decent breakthrough on our tanks here, but not great enough breakthrough. Taking this area, bring your way down south. Thing is, though, we can't allow reinforcements to make their way through here. I'm on it. It's like I want to force attack my way through, but that's not going to work. And now that they put more reinforcements into Tehran, we cannot easily take the city. Those are realities that we must accept. But I will definitely take more fuel. I'm assuming I don't have any more factories of trade, right? No. 2 for trading already. Actually, what else are we trading? We're trading for oil. Even that, who are we trading oil with? Persia. I mean, this whole area should be relatively secure, I believe. And honestly, I'm still kind of thinking we utilize Greek forces again. Actually, what if we just declare war on Bulgaria right away? It'd be 10 days. How many troops do they have? 9 to 34. We could just start a war against them right now. Non-aggression pact, fleet basing rights. Hacking over a river into a city with a fort of a single tank, probably not going to work out. Look, I guess there is a river there. You know, you're not wrong about that. And no fuel. Okay, look, I never said that Sardinia had the greatest tank commanders ever. Okay, I think like. If you attack Serbia, they could end up joining the Moscow Accord, which would make that war a little bit more costly. I'm thinking we just invade Bulgaria. 19 of 34. Greece has 34 divisions. Honestly, I think we try it. Because I think Bulgaria is going to join this war regardless, right? So if we can get the Greeks to get a border with them now. You don't have any defensive pacts. I don't think so. But I've also noted that the Greeks actually don't have any interest. They really want to invade ports that are already owned by... Why invade an Austrian port? It doesn't even make any sense. They're on our side. Absolute buffoons. I am going to pull out of this province, though. I think that's a little bit risky. Okay, we got a Greek force moving our way over here. 52. Okay, hold position for a second. Bring you back. One more tile. Let's just say like this for right now. We go to War 2 Sicilies. Probably not, because I don't trust the Entente to not get destroyed by the Reichspakt. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to save because I'm a big baby. I'm going to save the game with our big baby energy. We do see that... Who actually is this? Is this the... Oh, the Pope. Okay, that's fine. We're going to declare war on you. I'm not going to call my allies in quite yet. But it should, I think, get the Greek army to realize, hey, maybe we should be over here. Now, non-aggression packs a lot of people. Question is, are they going to join the Internationale or not? Don't need war propaganda against Bulgaria. And at least not at the moment. Anna wants to join the war against them. A lot of units in there. No, Greece really wants to navally invade Trieste. You would actually join the war against Bulgaria, but of course you don't have any units on the border, so like why would I do that? Makes no sense at all. Let's see, they're actually pulling out completely out of the country. That's not good. I don't think that's good at all. Okay, there they go. They joined the Moscow Accord, basically what I was expecting to happen at some point. It's a little unfortunate. Iceland joined the Internationale. Okay, pull out of here.